Hello, shooters. My name is James Towle, and welcome back to Trigger Sports TV. We're here in Pearland, Texas for the famous Diamond Classic Sporting Clays event. And we're here at the Greater Houston Gun Club. And one of the most unique features of the Greater Houston Gun Club for you Sporting Clays fans is that 120-foot tower right over my shoulder. Doing something a little different this week. I have a guest co-host. This is someone that many of you know in Sporting Clays. She is a D-class shooter, and she's married to probably one of the most famous shooters in Texas. Lorie, come on over and talk to us. How are you?
Hi, James. Great. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. The Diamond Classic, huh?
Yep.
Now I understand that Bobby is actually the defending champion.
Yes, he is. He's held the title 6 years out of the 10.
So you're kind of rooting for him.
Well, of course.
Now, we've got some big shots here today, right?
We do. We have some of the best shots in the country, and they're all younger than Bobby. Much younger, young enough to be his children almost. So.
All right, give us some names. Now, we know Zach Keenbaum is here, correct?
Zach Keenbaum is here.
Okay.
He's actually moved to Houston recently
I didn't
from
know
California.
that. Oh, he did?
Yep. He just moved to Houston.
All right, see, we got a little inside information there.
Yeah, and then we have Brad Kidd.
Brad's here.
And Brad's won the national championship.
Right there. Oh, there.
Now, how's your shooting going?
I normally don't shoot registered shoots. Occasionally I might. I shoot mostly charity events, and you know, I shoot okay. I don't practice.
No, you do shoot well. I know we saw you out at a couple of different shoots.
My husband taught me to shoot. So.
Yeah, well, of course. But you participated. Yeah, you know, you got in there, you shot. I mean, we all started somewhere anyway. So, but you're in there, you're shooting, you're participating, you're helping different fundraising causes,
That's right.
and you should be commended for that.
Well, I love it. It's fun to do something that you enjoy, and at the same time, you're giving to a great cause.
The guy who makes this club click, right?
I did, yes.
Let's bring Kevin on.
All right.
Kevin, come on in.
How's everybody doing?
Hey, we're doing good.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on today.
Well, as you know, we do have the Diamond Classic going this weekend. We got about 300 shooters registered, about 260 in the main. You know, a bunch of people shooting the prelim and the 5-stand, all the events. And
is that up from last year?
yeah, it's definitely up. I mean, this shoot has been gaining momentum over the past couple of years. You know, it's become a major shoot in Texas, and you know, we're looking forward to, you know, doing it every year, doing it better every year, and just getting more and more folks out for it.
Now, when we flew in this morning, I noticed that there was another addition to the club that I had not seen before.
Yeah, that's our South course. We put that back in about 2008, and that was something that we did for our members to begin with, so we could offer different difficulty levels and you know, just more variety for the shooters to shoot. You know, kind of enhance the shooting experience for our members.
Okay, Lorie, have you shot that part yet?
Yeah, I have, and it's a great course.
Yeah,
it's
it is a good
a little
course.
bit different than the North course.
Right.
It's a little more open in some areas.
Right.
And it allows the club during the week when people come out just to shoot and there are not events going on, it allows the members who maybe need to shoot an easier course.
actually put up a 120-foot tower. It's got 3 independent platforms on it. They can go up to any height they want. And then we also have 2 35-foot man lifts that we can move wherever we want on the property.
Okay, yeah, and I saw some of the man lifts over at the south course, right?
Right. Yep.
Right.
Yep. We'll be moving them around from, day to day.
I'm going to take you down to the tower and really surprise you. Be right back. Okay, I've got Lorie with me, and we're going down to show you the tower. The most unique thing about the club, correct?
Yeah, I would say it is.
Yeah.
Probably one of the tallest towers in the country.
Yeah, I was going to say Texas, but it may be the country. I mean,
Yeah.
as I think about it, even the ones at Nationals, I'm not even sure went to 120.
No, I don't think they do.
No. And the only other one, I'm trying to think of another one that I've seen that has been really tall, maybe in Nemacolin. They had a pretty good tower. I don't think it was 120 feet, but I
No.
think it was a pretty good sized tower. But the tower shots, and it is the most challenging.
Of
Right?
course. Oh, yeah.
How are you doing on this tower?
Well, it depends on where they put the platforms. They have 3 platforms on the tower, so obviously they can take it from very low, right off the ground, to 120 feet. Tower shots are difficult to shoot.
It's all about the lead.
It is.
Yeah, it's all about the lead.
about the lead. I don't do well if they're above 60 or 70 feet.
Yeah, well, one of the nice, well, that's why Bobby's so good, because he's out here all the time.
Well, yeah, and shooting tower shots is kind of his forte. He's always been good at tower shots. They're easy targets for him to shoot.
Yeah, well, he may be one of the very few people I know that think it's easy. However,
But he can teach it well. I couldn't shoot a tower shot until he was able to teach me how to shoot it. So
And-
you can learn.
and it's about lead.
It's about lead.
It's about lead.
That's
And
right.
sometimes you're
Lead in
maybe
line.
1 or 2 cars out in front of that target. I mean, there's a lot.
Well, yeah, when you're 120 foot up,
Yeah.
depending on how fast the target's traveling, obviously you can change the speed of a target coming out of a trap. That will make a difference on your lead, and you might have to give it, 20 feet, 40 feet.
At least.
It's a lot of
It's-
lead.
Yeah, it's a lot of lead. It's hard to figure it. But it is the most fun part. I like the tower shots because I know when I get a little nervous coming up to them.
Yeah.
Because I know they're up there. And basically I just tell myself, go so far out in front you don't believe you can hit it.
That's right.
And you will hit it.
That's right, yeah. When they throw a midi or a mini off of any type of trap, especially a tower, people tend to overlead them. They actually take less lead than you would visually expect it to take.
Right. It throws you off because of the size.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So for you shooters who don't have an opportunity to shoot sporting clays, one of the things to look forward to is trying to find a tower like this one to practice with. Now, when I come out here, I'll bring 2 cases of shells and I will sit in the station and I'll wear my shoulder out, because I think that's the only way that you're ever going to get good at tower shooting, is to find a good tower and figure out how to hit that target. I mean, that's what it's all about. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you've got to shoot them over and over and over. A lot of great shots in Houston. We're very fortunate that Texas has some of the best shots in the country, and here in Houston we have some of the best shots living here in Houston as well. And then we've got a lot of master class from the top 20 people who finish in the large shoots in master class, who maybe haven't won a large event, but they're in the top 20%.
Well,
Great for honing your game,
Right.
because you
No.
compete constantly against people who are better than you.
And that's really one way to sharpen your skill.
It is.
Shooting the people that don't shoot as well, you kind of get a little sleepy at the station.
You do, and you don't learn as much.
Right. I think if you were to say, where is the home for sporting clays, I think you're probably pretty good at saying it was Houston.
Yeah, I would agree
Compared to
with
other
that.
parts of the country, I think this is probably the sporting clay capital of the country.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And part of that reason is because sporting clays was originated in England. It was brought here as a way to practice bird hunting. It was very, very different back in the day when they brought it over here. But and it is a great way to practice. We have a lot of bird hunters in the state of Texas. It's a huge bird hunting mecca here, and I think that's why a lot of people have gotten into sporting clays here. Originally, it was to practice, hone their shooting skills so they could hunt bird, and they just, you know, what better way to go shoot thousands and thousands of rounds? You can't do that when you bird hunt because you're on a limit, and you can come out here and just shoot your heart out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I talked to George Digweed once, and he told me that the reason why he is one of the reasons why he is as good as he is that there are many shoots every weekend in the UK. Now, the advantage to Houston is that there are many shoots going on almost every weekend somewhere within a couple of 100 miles of Houston. Okay, well, we've arrived at the tower, and we're going to get out and we're going to have a look at it from the ground, and we're going to watch a few shooters. Welcome back, shooters.
He's establishing where he's going to break.
Right. Okay.
The
He's
bird.
Looks like he's going to call for him. Cool. Dead bird. He was a little bit behind that first bird, so it's kind of hard to catch up on that second one. Now let's see if he improves his score. Cool. Nice on that one. Ooh, still a high target's hard for him. I think he's shooting over it because that high target looks like it's dropping more. Good bird, nice shot. Yeah, he's struggling on that second one because that second one doesn't have the power behind it.
Looks like he's high and behind
Yeah,
on that.
right. That's a tough bird. There he goes. Last pair. Oh. Oh, he did get it. He finally got it. Very good. Very good. Okay, shooters, we're going down here to Station 7 because Lorie found out that Brad Kidd, Zach Keenbaum, and who was the third shooter? Ed Arrighi, that's right. And we know all of those shooters. And they're going to be down here on 7. So we're going to go down to 7 and we're going to see and critique how well they're doing today. Okay, Zach Keenbaum stepping up into the box now. California state champion many times over. As recently, we've just learned, moved to Houston. No longer with triple Bs. Dead bird. Dead bird. And he waited a long time to shoot that one. I thought he would take it sooner.
Yeah.
Okay, here we come again. Bad 2. Crossing from right to left. Dead bird. Left to right. Dead bird. I don't think there's going to be any surprises here. He's hitting them right in the center.
Oh yeah, he'll hit all these. This won't be a problem for him.
Dead bird. And no bird.
And so now this is a report pair. So when the second bird does not come out, the first bird is already established.
Right.
But you
dead.
shoot the whole
Smoked
bird.
that last
Yeah.
one. Okay, looks like Ed Arrighi is up next. He is the main man out there at the
American Shooting Centers.
Yeah, it's been shooting for a while now. Let's see how he does.
It's a good shot.
Dead bird. Dead bird. Very good. Dead bird. Dead pair. Dead. Dead. Hey, another clean station. Wow, everybody's taking this one. Okay, Brad Kidd. Our favorite shooter, Brad Kidd, is now on the station. See how Brad does. Dead. 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 First pair out. Getting ready for another pair. Dead. Dead. You know, it's a good thing you and I aren't shooting. We'd look bad, wouldn't we? I hate shooting with the big guns. Man, it really make me feel bad. Uh-oh, he let one go. He got the second one, but he did let one go.
And that was.
And he displayed some frustration on that as well. Welcome back, shooters. Oh, hey, good shooting, man. Yeah, you told me you shot, but you didn't tell me you shot that well.
Well, I'm in good company.
Brad, how you doing, man? Good shooting. How are you? Nice to meet you. I didn't know that you shot.
Yeah.
Yep, and you shot. You did good. You did good. Oh, come on, you did good. Okay, what class are you shooting in?
D.
D. Okay, you did good for D class, didn't
but-
she?
She did real good.
Okay, for D class, come on, you got half of them. That's 50%.
Actually better than that.
Oh, and we'll watch. We'll watch. We'll keep count. We get a hold of the California King back here. You have lost your title, man. I understand that you're now a Texas guy.
I'm both.
You're both.
Oh yeah, I still have my place out there.
Oh, do you?
We're all California transplants, aren't we?
Well, not all of us, but yeah.
Lorie is.
Yeah, Lorie is. That's true. That's true. So, so you are living here now?
Yeah, I rented a house here in Houston. I still have my place in California as well, going back and forth teaching and shooting.
Okay. All right. So, are you teaching here?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can find you under the same numbers and website.
I got a new website coming. It'll be on probably within a month. Same phone numbers and everything though.
Same phone numbers and everything. Okay. I know that you're shooting. Good to see you, man. Shoot well.
Thank you.
So, what do you think of the course then, in general?
Yeah, I thought the course was good. It was a little windy, and I thought the towers were tough, but they're always tough at Greater Houston. You know, you got a 120-foot tower. That damn thing's always tough. You know.
Okay. So, setting targets here.
Yes, sir.
What are the challenges?
It's about 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag, you know, so it's a little tight,
But the course they set real fair.
but coming from Tucson, we had basically the same layout. Yeah, when we first started, we had about 120 acres, and I'm not sure what the size is here, but it's very close to that. And, you know, squeezing 2 courses in, the FITAS, the 5-stand, and the game they have up there, it's a little challenging.
And I thought he did real well of not being repetitive, okay? Meaning he had a lot of different stuff set. He had good rabbits, crossers. He had an incomer. He had that tower shot, like I said. So he did a real good job of setting a bunch of different shots, not one shot in particular.
Okay, so when you sat down and you said, okay, here's what I'm going to do, and I assume you probably did this with Kevin, what are you thinking score-wise is going to win?
Well, I don't ever really do that.
Oh, you don't think of it that way?
No, sir, no. Basically, my philosophy is to entertain first, okay, and then throw to the background that I'm given for each station. So we go through and we set up, we'll pick a spot where we're going to put the stand, and then we throw to that venue, whatever that is.
You know, with the course he set today, the average score is about 95, you know, between 90 and 95.
Let me ask you one last question.
Yes, sir.
When you set those targets, do you shoot them?
Yes, sir.
You do.
Absolutely.
So you have a feeling that, yeah, this is a good target for, this is the entertaining part as well as the challenging part.
Yeah, well, the big thing for us is what we try to do is I try to give you the first target where it's at its best, and it's your job to pick that spot, and then I'll give you the second target. Now, the convex to that is if you wait or you shoot it too early, you're going to be out of position for the second target. So there's a lot of cerebralness to this that a lot of people don't really realize. We don't take the machines and kick them out of the trailer and they just fall there. Okay, it doesn't happen, all right? So when we set stuff, that's what we do. We try to set up, give them something different, something challenging, For instance, the first station that you may shoot may have low targets. Next one may have high targets. Okay, maybe third station might be a little different than that. But the key is that I'll give you a kill spot and set you up for the second one. Now, if you choose not to kill it there, the penalty is you're gonna pay it.
You're gonna lose it on the second one, or you're gonna struggle at least.
Or on the first, yeah, either way, yeah. So it's your job to figure that out.
I kind of struggled in the wind a little bit. You know, them towers is, you know, it's 40, 50-yard shot. And I got through those pretty good. One side I missed one. The other side of the tower I missed another one. You know, 7 out of 8, that's not bad. But when you start talking about 98, that's a whole different story. And then I struggled on a couple. I shot a 93, and I struggled on the course a little bit, you know, kind of won it to death. One here, one there, but, you know, 98, I mean, that's just a really, really, really good score.
Yeah, well, I think the tower shots actually were some of the most challenging that we saw, although we saw some difficult crossing shots. We saw some teal shots, and so nothing was easy. It was a good, solid, honest shoot, and it was attended by some of the best shooters in the country.
Yeah, it was a great shoot.
Yeah, it was a great shoot. So, shooters, we do appreciate you tuning in. We'll have another good show for you next week. I got a surprise for you there as well. If you have the opportunity, go to your computer, www.atsn.tv. You can catch all of our shooting events there in our archives. And we look forward to next week's show. See you then.